you and your fruit? Because it's just gross. I know, you got a hand sanitizer right there.
Do you wash your hands?
Alright, put your phones away, because we're going to be doing a fruit investigation. I don't want anybody copying, so, I mean, or cheating. So, put your phone away, not even on your desk, all the way away.
Do it.
You guys help your teammates out, they got them on their other tables. Okay, go. Put it all the way away. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a fruit investigation. What is fruit? Why does it belong to specific categories? And then you guys are going to get to like test it out. Okay, so what about fruits?
She wash your hand and then.
Okay, so a little bit of facts about fruits is that most fruits are high in vitamins and low in fat, which makes them a really good snack. Okay, they're very high in vitamin C and vitamin A, like we learned about vegetables, and it's really important that you eat across the rainbow when you're talking about fruits, because they give all different kind of nutritional benefits. All right, so when do you guys think fruit is usually least expensive?
Wait, it's least expensive?
Yeah, like when is fruit least expensive?
Never. It's expensive.
It is pretty expensive, but like throughout the year it fluctuates, right? Why does it fluctuate?
Winter.
Yeah.
I was gonna say frozen.
Yeah, it's in season, okay? So when we have fruit in season or vegetables or whatever crop they're growing, especially like we see here in town, you like leave the city limits, you'll see like a new crop being grown.
Grapes are in season right now.
And yeah, so grapes turn over all the time,
Look at that.
depending on what kind they are.
Yeah.
And they're least expensive when farmers have an abundance, right? So you should always buy, if you're trying to like, save money, buy in season fruit. And you're also going to notice that peaches right now, they're not, or nectarines, they're not in season right now. So on your tray, when you get to your nectarine, you're going to notice that it's harder than normal, and the seed in the inside doesn't come out really easy because it's not ripe. It's not in season. Okay, so there's a couple things that we need to look at when we're talking about fruit. Okay, it's the color, the fragrance, and the tenderness. So what's fragrance mean? The smell, right? So how should fruit smell? It should smell fresh, right? It shouldn't stink like a compost. What else? Sweet. Some fruits are sweet. What about like a green apple? What smell would it smell? Like maybe sour or something tart, right? It's not exactly going to be super, super sweet like a pineapple. This pineapple, I tried. You can't really smell. When a pineapple is ready to be eaten, you should be able to smell the top leaves, and it smells really sweet. This one's not really. This one will also come off really easy, and see how the tree part, the little leaves, is not coming off really easy. That's also another indicator that it's not all the way ripe. And yeah, tenderness. So that nectarine, you're gonna feel that it's very like it holds its shape really nicely. It's not very, it's very firm, but it's not very squishy. And when you're eating fruit, you want it to be a little bit softer. So we're going to be talking about different fruit categories. There's 6 different categories, and they are these. So we have palms, berries, citrus, drupes, melons, and tropical fruit. Okay. So what you guys are going to be doing today is you're going to be comparing and contrasting the different fruits based off of their outside, based off their colors, based off their size, what's on the inside, and kind of like what they taste like. Okay? Okay. I showed you those. Okay, yeah, so you're going to be investigating. So these are the things you're going to look for. Alright? So keep in mind the textures on the inside, the outside, the colors, the consistency. So like when you eat it, is it different than you thought it was? Or is it the same? You've probably had a lot of these fruits before. And then what flavors do you taste? Is it tart? Is it sweet? Is it sour? I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but everyone's taste buds, even though you're eating the same thing, your taste buds taste different things. So like my husband, he doesn't taste bitterness, so he can eat like different things that I can't because it's gross. So there's actually like a genetic thing that's in our DNA that some people can't taste bitterness. So that's weird. So what you guys are going to do is, I'm going to give you each a paper, and you guys are going to be responsible for comparing and contrasting different fruits. You're going to group them into the groups that you think belong. So like if you think 3 fruits belong together, you're gonna write these belong together because of these reasons that you think. If you think only one belongs in a group, or you think 2 or 5, you're gonna tell me why, what similarities they have, and maybe differences if you're putting them by themselves, okay? Actually, I'll give you one paper per group. You guys can all talk and discuss why these groups belong.
There's that one up right there.
But you guys all have to talk to each other. Okay, you can't just sit there. So I'm gonna pass out these fruit trays, and I want you guys to first look at the outside, okay? Kind of just like put them in groups based on the outside. And then once you're done with the outsides, you guys can smell them, pick them up, and then you guys can start opening them. Notice like for example, can you just bite into an orange? No. Can you just bite into an apple? No. Yeah. So notice things like that. Like what can you do? What can you not do? What should you do? Just because you can eat it doesn't mean that you should eat the outside. You know what I mean? And please nobody eat the banana peel. It's just really creepy, and it's a Wednesday. Okay. So I did put a knife on your tray. So please, after you guys investigate the outsides and document everything as you guys go along, I want you to cut in at the very end and then kind of see like what is inside your fruit. Is there seeds on the inside, on the outside?
Are you eating the fruit?
Is it soft? Is it hard? Yeah, and then at the very end, I want you guys to do the taste test. So you guys are gonna try a little bit of everything and see what it tastes like. Also, when you're eating it, you can feel different textures too. Alright. So first one is look at it. Notice the different colors and textures on the outsides. So someone needs to document. You guys need to be telling your documenter what you see, what you feel.
What do you want me to do? Yeah, spicy. I got like.
And remember, your goal is to get them into groups. So you're gonna have 6 groups at the end.
Make sure you edit me out. It's right. It has black inside. Those are not seeds. Bananas do not have seeds. Yes, they do. No, they don't.
They do have seeds. They do have seeds.
How do we make more? What? Bananas have seeds?
That's what those little things are in the very center.
Pineapples?
All right, what do you guys see?
Fruit?
Yes, I hope you see fruit. What do you notice are the same? Are smooth? They're kind of the same size. All right, so maybe they belong in the same group. Okay, so what I want you guys to do next, after you guys have documented what's on the outside, I want you guys to go ahead and start cutting into your fruits. Cut into your fruits and document what you see. How is the outside different or the same as the outside and the inside?
Hey, you want to cut here? Yeah, I'm saying.
No, don't throw the pineapple. There you go. So what do you notice about the pineapple's exterior versus the interior?
You see that TikTok when you like...
Xavier,
Oh, you're recording?
stay focused.
I know you're recording.
Okay, what do you notice?
It's not recording, so I can show you something.
Just keep going. What does the pineapple
It looks dead
exterior looks?
and old. Like,
Well, it's green, so we know that it's not dead, right?
it's mushy.
It's a little bit soft to touch, or is it pretty hard?
Soft. Depends on what size.
So you could you just bite into it, or is it something that is too hard to bite into?
You probably could. At least they're not stiff. You could bite into this. I seen someone bite into this.
That's not good. No, the leaves they're too stiff. So when they become more softer and easier to pull out, like you should be able to just pick it up and it'll just pop out like that. But a little bit easier. Did you hear that little pull? Yeah, see, it's not all the way ripe yet. So you want to wait until they come out very, very easy, and that's how you know they're ripe.
You see this thing that if you twist this, these are easy to pull out.
Yeah, but it's not ripe yet. We'll wait till it's ripe.
And we'll do the TikTok.
I don't know what the TikTok is. All right, would you guys investigating the orange? Okay, go ahead. Don't cut your nail. All right, so what do you guys notice about the inside versus the outside? Okay, so yeah, so it's moist on the inside, but not on the outside, right? Can you eat the outside?
No.
Can you eat the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you notice? Like, if I cut the apple open, would it look like the orange?
No.
Why?
Because you
The
can
color would be different.
The color would be different, but what is something special that you see in the orange?
little triangles.
Yeah, like little sections, right? So if you didn't cut it open and you just peeled it, would they would all be in little sections, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So keep that in mind with the orange. All right, what are you guys taste testing? Well, not just a melon. What kind of melon? Cantaloupe. What can't a melon do? It can't elope. You never heard that one? Okay, so what do you notice about the flavor?
It's like sweet.
It's sweet. Do you think the rind's sweet?
What's that?
No. What about the texture of it? Is it dry?
No.
No. It's juicy?
Very mushy.
And that's because fruit requires lots and lots of water. So it soaks it up and puts it in the fruit. All right, what are you guys trying?
It's time to try them.
Raspberry? What do you notice about the raspberry and the
Tell her,
texture?
tell her about the texture and all that. It has hairs on the outside.
It does have little hairs on the outside.
Oh, I didn't know because like the other ones they don't know English. That's what I was thinking.
Did you guys open up a cherry yet?
Yeah, she just did it right now.
Oh, nice. Are they tart or sweet?
Sweet. They're sweet. Cherries are sweet. What'd you eat? Melon?
What'd you guys try? Nothing? There you go.
Let me try something.
So what do you guys notice about the seeds? Where can you find the seeds?
Cherry, okay?
Are the seeds mostly on the inside? Or are they mixed up in the inside, on the outside? Where are you guys finding them? Huh? On the inside? Like spread out everywhere?
No, they're in the center.
In the very center. Yeah.
Am I suck at cutting or something?
Okay. So, after our investigation, you guys are asked to go to many different groups, right? It's hard to see. But, how many of you guys, which one do you think is a melon group? Cantaloupe. Okay, what else? Is there anything else below the melons? No, okay. What about tropical? Anything are pineapple? Does anybody else have anything for tropical? Okay. What about our, let's see, what about citrus? What belongs to citrus? Orange.
What about the apple?
Anything else? No? Okay. What about berries? Which ones are berries? Raspberry.
What about the cherry?
Yeah, probably correct.
What else?
Oh, wow.
Is that all for berries? Cherries?
It's
grass? Okay, what about, so what about these two? So what's left over, first of all? What fruits are left over? Apple. Okay, so this apple, did anybody classify apple with another fruit? Or is with a nectarine? Okay. We're just gonna put this unknown. So we have apples, that belongs together with the apples and the nectarines? Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Banana. Where does banana fit? Is it by itself? Tropical? Okay. Okay, so these are our guesses. We're gonna find out. Alright, so what did you guys notice about the citrus that was different than all the other fruits? Well, like, the cantaloupe was juicy. Right? So it wasn't just that it was juicy. What did the citrus have that no other fruit had?
Taste.
They had taste.
The sour.
Nobody? I know your table got it. The orange. What does citrus have that no other fruit has? The what? The sections, right? The individual sections. So even though we can peel it, there's going to be little pieces that we don't have to cut. It's like pre-cut. It's nice. Okay. What about berries? What do berries have in common? Why do we classify those three things for berries? They're small. What else? Why would we say berry other than the fact that they're called berries? They grow like in clusters, right? Okay. What about melons? What was different about the melon? It was big. Has a hard outside and a soft inside, right? Okay. What about tropical? What makes a tropical fruit a tropical fruit?
Only being able to grow in a certain place.
Yeah, only being able to grow in a certain place where the climate is nice and tropical, right? And then we have these two called palms and drupes. Does anybody know what these are? Okay, cool. We're gonna learn today. And then why did we classify the nectarine and the apple together?
Because
What are their similar qualities?
they got the same shape.
Same shape.
You can eat the skin.
You can eat the skin. That's good. They're good. Okay.
Got a good one on.
Okay, so the palms, these ones are your apples. So your apples are its only category, and there's pears. But these are the only two that are in this group. Okay, and that's because they have a central seed containing core. Right? There's no other fruit that you eat all the way around besides the core. So any cored fruits, and you can eat the outside. Does anybody know what a deciduous tree is? I know you want to know. You have two types of trees, right? You have evergreen and deciduous. So what does evergreen mean? It's green when?
All year round.
All year round. What does deciduous mean?
It changes color.
It changes during the season, right? So it sheds its leaves during the fall, right? So every time we like drive to Visalia, you see all the naked trees, and those are deciduous, and they're going to start to bloom any day now.
Chicken. How can we get that right?
All right, berries. Okay, there's a lot that is in this category. So these are small fruits with thin skins. All right, they grow in clusters as well. So good eye on that. Blackberries, cranberries, blueberries, strawberries, grapes. Okay, grapes are berries. And currants. These are currants. Okay, they're like little tiny grapes, but they're a little bit more on the tart side. So would cherries fit in this group?
Yeah.
They would not. No, I'm not saying right now. So cherries are not berries. So citrus, you guys were good on this. I feel like this is something that we grow up with growing up here. But these ones are evergreen trees. You'll never see a naked orange tree, right? These ones have a thick outer rind with a thin membrane. So that's what those little sections are, right? You can eat that membrane. It's tons of fiber. The more you eat, the better it is for your digestive system. Okay? And then they are little segments inside. So these little things, they're called little segments, and they're separated by the membranes. So, does anybody know what this is a picture of?
That's a kumquat.
It is a kumquat. Yes. Eat a candy. Do you want a candy? No one's ever got that.
That's not fair.
I know my candy sucks right now, but okay. Does anybody know what the other one is? A what? Yeah, it's a pomegranate.
What's a Tonga though?
Tangelo looks like, I know it's weird, but it looks just like a cutie, like a tangerine, but it has like, this is your little tangerine, but it has like a little like an outie belly button almost on it.
Oh, you feel those?
Yeah, so Loretta has them right now if you guys want to try. Yeah, so that's the citrus.
I think that'd be about
Alright,
it.
drupes are the other one that we didn't know about. So drupes have an outer layer of skin that's soft, fleshy fruit, and it's surrounded with surrounds a single hard seed, which is the center or like the stone or the pit. So like, what two fruits do we notice this in? There's two fruits that had an inner pit or a stone.
Cherry.
Cherries and,
Mango.
I mean, yes, mangoes would, but we put those in the tropical because of how they grow. But there was one other fruit on the tray. The nectarine, yeah, the nectarine. And the reason that the seed came out really nicely for the cherry is because it's ripe, whereas the seed did not come out very nicely in the nectarine because it's not ripe right now, right? And the other things are like apricots, peaches, plums. There's like all different kinds here. And they just go on regular distinguished trees. Our melons, these ones are large, juicy fruit produced by plants in the gourd family. So, gourds are kind of cool. So, did you guys ever do that like project in 4th grade where you hollowed out a gourd and you made maracas? No? It's really cool, yeah. Okay, so basically, this is like a really, really juicy fruit in the inside, and when people like make the gourds like out of the big squashes, they usually like will dry them out so that there's only seeds, and then you can shake them and they make different noises. It's really cool. That used to be like a thing in Tulare City schools in the 4th grade. But so these ones usually have a really thick rind and then lots and lots of seeds. Thankfully, to like genetic modifications, we don't have to the watermelons with the black seeds anymore, like the little white ones that you can just eat, which are nice. But these ones tend to be a lot sweeter. Does anybody know what this one is? Yeah, it's a cassava. Yeah. And you guys had the cantaloupe. What color is the honeydew? Green. Green, yes. Green. I know, it's like constant elimination. It was a long list for the city. Alright, tropical fruits, they grow where it's tropically warm climates, right? They vary, and these are just like, there's no rhyme or rhythm to the tropical fruits. They're just unique to where they grow around the equator and in the temperature. But if you notice, like a banana, pineapple, avocado, a kiwi, and a pomegranate, what do you guys notice that's similar about them? Well, yes, but like the actual fruit themselves.
Yeah.
Everything besides the mangoes. What about the skin?
That's all.
You can't eat it, right? You're not gonna bite into an apple, I mean a pineapple or a banana or a pomegranate, right? It has a protective outer layer, and then you eat the inside. Right? So, I mean, with the exception of mango, but it's because of the climate. So mango, what if we could classify in another group, we could classify mango in a which category? Which one has a stone?
Cherry.
Yeah, fruit. Alright, so what we're gonna do, you guys can continue snacking throughout the whole class. When you guys are done, just put your leftover fruit in the compost, and then you guys can bring up everything up here. But you guys are gonna be in charge of creating a slideshow. Okay, it's super easy, it's only 3 slides. Okay? So I'm gonna give everybody a fruit right now, and you are going to be responsible for creating 3 slides. Alright? On the first slide, you're gonna tell me what is the name of the fruit you got, a picture to go along with it, because slides without pictures are boring, and then what classification it belongs to. So one of those 6, okay? And then on the second slide, you're gonna tell me where does the fruit grow? Okay, is it a bush, a tree, a vine? You could put a picture so that it's visually pleasing. And a description of your fruit. So what color is it? What shape is it? What size is it? What's the texture? Is it hard on the outside and soft on the inside? Or is it just all soft? And on the third slide, you're gonna tell me what vitamins or nutrients are in that fruit. And then what's it taste like? So like, if you're doing, for example, apples, you would say that red apples are sweet, usually. Green apples are more tart. Okay, so that people know. Alright, any questions about this slide? Alright, you guys can open up your own slide on Google Doc, and I will put the assignment in later, and you can just attach it that way. Okay?
Everyone has to, or is it
Everyone has to do their own. But it's only 3 slides. You're good. So go ahead and pick a fruit. Cherries. Peaches. Fair liquid. Here, you can have some.
Oh.
Sorry, go eat the pear. Alright, you want to eat it. Sit here.
do look, we never use the dresser?
The dude did like a, that is.
I don't know. Never use it.
Come back to your last, I'm
No,
still
I
last.
feel like, okay.
He grabbed my knee.
What is that?
Why isn't it great?
Apricot. You ever had apricot? No, it's actually better that you don't know what it is, because now you're gonna learn something.
It's gonna be my ass.
Here, you got an easy one. Alright. So you guys have about 30 minutes to make 3 slides.